What's going on, guys? Tommy here again, talking sports, wearing shorts, back here again with another video, another transfer topic video, and today it's a big one, a massive one if you're a Chelsea fan, and you're going to be upset if you're an Arsenal fan because it looks like Chelsea have going to agree a deal for RAPHINHA from Leeds United. They have swooped under Arsenal's bid. They've said, well, if you're going to take the time, if you're going to try haggle with the cash, we're just going to come out and pay it. So it looks like RAPHINHA is going to join Chelsea for about 55 to 65 million pounds, in the region of that, 55 to 65, something like that. Nothing fully confirmed just yet. So obviously RAPHINHA looks like he's going to sign for Chelsea. It will be announced probably shortly within the next few days. It looks like he's going to go to Chelsea. It's going to happen. Nothing crazy is going to happen here. Let's delve into it and let's talk about if RAPHINHA is going to make Chelsea better and what are their chances this year for silverware. So let's get into it. So RAPHINHA joining Chelsea. Now look, I'm a Liverpool fan. Obviously, you know that. If you're tuned into Talking Sports Wearing Shorts, you know that I am a Liverpool fan. And I would have loved if Liverpool would have pulled the trigger on RAPHINHA. I'm not quite sure we would have paid $55 million for him. That's a bit much for us. However, we should have gone for him. We should have been in the race for him, but we didn't go for him. Maybe because we got Luis Diaz, we thought maybe not, and we're going to try all we can to keep Mo Salah. But regardless, doesn't matter. It's done now. RAPHINHA is going to join Chelsea. But what I think is crazy about this is that Arsenal were in the hot seat. Arsenal were there. It looked like they were going to have him. All the talks were about him joining Arsenal. All the links were him joining Arsenal. I never saw Chelsea coming. And then all of a sudden, they just tried to haggle that little bit more with Leeds. They wanted to get it just a little bit cheaper. And Chelsea gone, all right, we'll pay the cash. They've got a new owner now. He doesn't give a fuck about money. Obviously, you can see he just wants to splash. You know, we want new players. You want the money? Here you go. Papers. Bills, boys. Bills. So the first big signing for the summer for Chelsea, it looks like 55 to 65 million. Obviously, RAPHINHA is an upgrade on what they have in the winger position, you would imagine, with the likes of Pulisic, Hudson-Odoi, Ziyech. I would say, and I think we can all agree on this one, that RAPHINHA is better than all of them. Now, look, that's not to say that these players aren't good. I think that Pulisic in the right system and with regular game time could be an absolute superstar, but RAPHINHA is definitely an upgrade. Where I think that it's a little bit of a confusing signing in some aspects, from me, from my standpoint at least, is that Chelsea need a number 9, and they haven't got one yet. Looks like they're going to persist with the Kai Havertz as the false 9. That looks like Tuchel's kind of style. We obviously know that Timo Werner hasn't really hit the heights that he ever hit in the Bundesliga. It just hasn't gone right for him for whatever reason. Sometimes happens with foreign players. We've seen this so many times before. Look at Andrei Shevchenko. He was the best player in Europe for years at AC Milan. He come to Chelsea and he was dog shit. So Timo Werner is not alone. But RAPHINHA, getting back to RAPHINHA, he's obviously going to play a majority amount of games. When you pay that amount of money for someone, you've got to start him. So I'm just wondering now that the fact that they bought RAPHINHA, it probably looks like they're not going to get Raheem Sterling. Now, Raheem Sterling was massively linked to Chelsea. It looked like they were going to get him. It looked for all money that the deals were done. But now that they've got RAPHINHA, or, it's not officially confirmed, but pretty much confirmed, does that mean they're not going to go for Sterling? Or does it mean that they're going to get RAPHINHA and Sterling and just completely reshape their front three? If they do that, then Chelsea will be a formidable side. I mean, they still got some issues in their squad. I think that they need to replace the centre-back, obviously losing Rudiger. And potentially, this might sound crazy, maybe another central midfielder. Kante didn't have a very good year last year. Now, I still think he's one of the best defensive midfielders in the world, but he didn't have a great year. Maybe, his standards are so fucking high that if you fall from him a little bit, it's like the Messi thing, right? If Messi falls just a little bit, apparently he's terrible. It's because his standards are so fucking high. So it's a bit like Kante. Didn't have a great year. Still a world-class player, though. Does that mean they're going to go for Declan Rice? There are some links, again, with Declan Rice, but if anybody wants to get Declan Rice this year, they're going to have to pay in excess of $100 million. I don't know if Chelsea are going to do that after buying RAPHINHA. So it looks like, they might just stay away from Declan. Mason Mount won't be happy because that's his boy, but I don't think Declan Rice is going to go to Chelsea. So what do you reckon, guys? What do you think about RAPHINHA joining Chelsea? Let me know. Let me know in the comments. Make sure you like, comment. Is he a good signing for Chelsea? Does he make them better? Are they going to sign anybody else? Do you think this is the first of their signings for the window? Let me know what you reckon. And as usual, guys, make sure you like, comment, subscribe if you are new. If you are new, check out the links in the description below to all our socials, Instagram, Spotify, Twitch, you name it. We're all down there. Make sure you check it out. We post on all of those quite regularly so you can keep up to date. But that about wraps it up for now, guys. Just a quick touch on this RAPHINHA video. And as always, I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out.